Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're delving into a problematic practice in data analysis that can lead us astray: data dredging. Data dredging, also known as data fishing, data snooping, or p-hacking, is the misuse of data analysis to find patterns in data that can be presented as statistically significant, when in fact there is no real underlying effect. It's like casting a wide net into an ocean of data and claiming that whatever you catch was what you were looking for all along. This concept gained prominence in the late 20th century, as computers made it easier to analyze large data sets. Statisticians like John Tukey warned about the dangers of over-analyzing data without proper hypotheses. It's become an increasingly important issue in the age of big data, where the temptation to find meaningful patterns in vast amounts of information is stronger than ever. Data dredging is essentially a form of selection bias, where researchers cherry-pick results that support their hypothesis while ignoring those that don't. It's like playing darts, drawing a bullseye around wherever the dart lands and then claiming to have perfect aim. Let's consider an example. Imagine a pharmaceutical company testing a new drug for various health benefits. They measure 20 different health markers in their study. By chance alone, it's likely that one or two of these markers will show improvement at a statistically significant level, even if the drug has no real effect. If the company then claims their drug improves these specific markers, while not mentioning the 18 markers that showed no improvement, they're engaging in data dredging. In the business world, data dredging can lead to misguided strategies and wasted resources. A company might analyze sales data across numerous variables and find that sales spike on cloudy Tuesdays. Acting on this insight by pushing Tuesday promotions could be futile if the pattern was just a random fluctuation in the data. The danger of data dredging is that it can lead to false discoveries and misplaced confidence in spurious correlations. It's like finding shapes in clouds. With enough looking, you can see whatever you want to see, but that doesn't mean it's really there. So how can we apply awareness of data dredging in our daily lives? Firstly, it encourages us to be more skeptical of surprising or counterintuitive findings, especially when they're based on analysis of large data sets. We should ask questions like, was this the original hypothesis, or was it discovered after looking at the data? It's like developing a habit of looking behind the curtain of statistical claims. Secondly, understanding data dredging can make us better consumers of scientific and market research. When we encounter a study or report, we should consider whether the conclusions were drawn from predetermined hypotheses, or if they emerged from exploratory data analysis. It's like having a built-in detector for potentially overfitted results. Lastly, this concept can improve our own decision-making processes. When analysing data ourselves, we should be wary of the temptation to search for patterns without clear hypotheses. It's like reminding ourselves to play fair with the scientific method, even when we're the only ones watching. In conclusion, awareness of data dredging is a powerful tool for critical thinking in our data-rich world. By embracing this mental model, we can become more sophisticated consumers of information, better analysts of data, and more rigorous in our own research and decision-making processes. In an era where data is often treated as infallible truth, the ability to recognize and avoid data dredging is more valuable than ever. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. I hope this exploration of data dredging has given you a new perspective on how to approach and interpret data-driven claims. Until next time, may your analyses be hypothesis-driven and your conclusions robust. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the Podcast Host.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com or at free music.